Dear business owner, entrepreneur, executive, if you're winning, who's losing? I had a guy call me to come into his shop and check out his shop, and he told me he was making a lot of money, but he just wanted to see if he could do it better. And when I walked in, they were clearly getting things done and making money, but he was running around like a chicken with his head cut off, making sure all orders went out on time, everything was up to speed, checking behind everybody to make sure they did what they needed to do. Woo! He was running. And, I was watching people not necessarily stand around, but they were watching him run around. They're doing work and doing their job, but they're watching him run around just confirming everything was where it needed to be. And so at that point, I'm like, man, why are you handling all of this? Why are you touching all of these components? And he's like, because I don't really, I don't know that they can do it like I do it. And I got to make sure it's excellence. And I don't know, I just got to make sure everything is what it needs to be. And I started this by saying, if you're winning, who's losing? Because on your team, in a race, it's fine to have a loser. You're competing. That's a wonderful thing. But in your team, within your team, if you're winning and they're losing, is that winning? What am I saying to you? The downside of bragging is someone has to lose. And if someone's winning on your team, someone's losing as well. And that loss can be catastrophic. It can cause a virus. It can cause chaos. Not necessarily chaos that's open and glaring. It can be very covert where there's underpinnings of complaining and not taking action. And that volcano is going to erupt at some point. So instead of going on as though nothing's wrong in a process that's not working, let's invite your team to their potential. We did that, and it started to make a huge difference in how we got things done. But what had to happen is we had to put the right steps in the correct order, and then we had to invite his team to what they were capable of. And in doing that, he had to get to a place where he got out of their way because he felt like they couldn't get it done. He had to get out of their way so they could see to get out of their own way. Are you experiencing that? Is that a concern? I know that was a concern for me. I definitely experienced that for many years before I dialed that in. But I want to tell you, when your people are properly equipped, your team can confidently lead them to get things done without you. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for your team, you and your team, to thrive and love it? Leaders lead. Business owners solve problems. Those who love God, honor him at his word. I do all three. And this is part of the Honor God and Profit program. I'm Guy Cooper. Have a phenomenal day.